Welcome back, everybody. I apologize. My computer crashed and I had to restart the whole stream again. There's now a new stream on YouTube starting right now. Twitch should be fine, I believe. And yep, I apologize for that. In the meantime, there's a breaking story out of Washington, D.C., where it appears that a small aircraft has crashed near the Washington, D.C. airport. Let's listen a little bit into Agenda Free TV for some information on this here.
Just to keep our providers warm.
EMS 303, go through me with that request. What do you need? We have a person from Naples and maybe a land.
My apologies, I thought you received it. I need a rehab unit, as well as possibly a bus to keep people warm in the interim. There was also a request made for Mustang Chief, as the airboats are not able to get the bodies up.
Again, this is American Airlines Flight 5342, and apparently this was an Army helicopter. Oh, I think Blackhawk might have 2 words. Let's see. Blackhawk, I think, has 2 words.
All right, you got the first one at 49. Yes, sir. Copy. Did you somehow get a flight number for me? Yes, sir. One moment. Okay. We did grab those, but I do not believe we have the numbers.
Again, that's the plane right there. According to Flight Radar 24, it would have been this plane right there. You can see on Flight Radar 24, from Wichita to Washington.
That's branch from US 201.
So it was a helicopter that crashed into the airplane, causing it to go down.
MS 201, go ahead with count.
Give me about 10 seconds. I'm disappearing for 10 seconds.
Sure, just take it for us so I can get it off. Okay. Engine 301 Bravo is in service. 4 personnel. Medic 301 Bravo is in service. 2 personnel. I also have at least 3 personnel that have been recalled and are on their way to Fire Station 301 to assist with staffing additional apparatus. They all have varying ETAs. Okay. If we can spare 1 person, get in a utility or anything that can drive, gather all the Mustang suits out of the lockers and then the south boathouse and bring them to the north boathouse.
If I get video I can show you, I will show it to you. Hold on a second. I might have some video. I might have a video I can show you if you give me a moment here. Not yet. I don't have it yet, but hopefully in a second, hopefully in a minute, I'll have some video I can show you. I mean, like video, live video.
Cruiser already. Yeah, that's fine. Standing by with them.
The White House press secretary says, Reuters Nandita Post reports that the White House press secretary says, I can confirm President Trump has been made aware of this situation, and tragically, the White House press secretary says, tragically, it appears that a military helicopter collided with a regional jet at the airport at Washington, D.C. That's according to Nandita Bose of Reuters.
Oh.
Hey, Jeff, which gate do we have available that we're going to be moving this gate up?
So, resetting with an article with NBC, a plane has crashed into the Potomac River after a collision with a helicopter near Reagan National Airport in Washington, D.C. A regional jet collided in mid-air with a helicopter while on approach to Reagan Washington National Airport at around 9 p.m., the FAA said Wednesday evening in a preliminary update. This is what we know. This is by NBC News. Initial reports indicate American Airlines regional jet and a helicopter have collided, according to a source of knowledge of the situation. Gender-free TV hearing that there are several victims right now. One or both of the aircraft may be in the Potomac River, according to the source. Ronald Reagan Washington National Airport is closed, according to the Federal Aviation Administration.
Do you need any more light
These
now?
are the latest updates. 3 minutes ago, Trump briefed on the situation. President Donald Trump has been briefed on the crash involving a regional jet and a helicopter. The White House press office said
This was a
tonight.
CRJ plane.
Mr. Bryant, if you can go ahead and request.
9 minutes ago, airport has halted all takeoffs and landings. The airport located in Arlington, Virginia, halted all takeoffs and landings, saying emergency officials were responding, quote, to an aircraft incident on the airfield, unquote. Washington's Metropolitan Police Department said that it was also responding to quote, an apparent air crash on the Potomac River, unquote, and that multiple agencies were responding. We just got a new update in from NBC saying search and rescue operation underway. Several agencies are conducting a search and rescue operation in the Potomac after multiple calls about an aircraft crash above the Potomac River.
This happened
the Metropolitan
while
Police
the
Department and
plane was on
DC Fire
approach
and
to the
EMS said
runway.
in a statement.
Okay. I have the CNN mentioned a statement by the FAA. Which says that, I mean, this is what we had heard, but this was while the plane, American Airlines Flight 5342, it's a regional jet, and it was flying from Wichita, and it crashed with a Black Hawk helicopter while it was on approach to the runway at Reagan National Airport.
And Chief 3 of 4 to the incident, DCAM switching 3 Lima.
So continuing with the search and rescue operation underway.
This was apparently a military helicopter.
The calls came in at 8:53 p.m., the statement said. Quote, there's no confirmed information on casualties at this time, unquote, the statement said. And we actually have 2 new updates that just came in here. 1 minute ago, American Airlines regional jet crashed into helicopter mid-air, the FAA says. An American Airlines regional jet collided with a helicopter as it approached a runway at Reagan Airport at around 9 p.m., the Federal Aviation Administration said in a statement. The agency said, quote, a PSA Airlines Bombardier CRJ-700 regional jet collided in mid-air with a Zychronix H-60 helicopter while on approach to runway 33 at Reagan Washington National Airport around 9 p.m. local time, unquote.
Said that
talking about the victims.
That they had heard 60 people were on board. That's unconfirmed. So there's an unconfirmed report from Alert Page that 60 people were on board, but I have not confirmed that.
On the phone, as soon as you get off the phone, I'm planning on asking him.
We have ignition sequence start.
Do you want me to bring you a tablet so you've got mobile view to see where everything's queued up? We've got them queued up on Zulu and Kilo. He has
okay, so continuing this live update, the FAA also said, quote, PSA was operating Flight 5342 as American Airlines. It departed from Wichita, Kansas, unquote. The FAA and National Transportation Safety Board will investigate, the FAA said, with the NTSB taking the lead.
Now, 313, I'll be in the office in just a few minutes.
Here. A PSA Airlines Bombardier CRJ-700 regional jet collided in midair with a Sikorsky H helicopter while on approach to runway 33 at Reagan Washington National Airport around 9 p.m. local time. PSA was operating as Flight 5342 for American Airlines. It departed from Wichita, Kansas. The FAA and NTSB will investigate. The NTSB will lead the investigation.
I'll be the incident commander for this incident.
And going to the next update as of 4 minutes ago, this is from NBC, American Airlines says it was aware of reports of crash. American Airlines sent in a statement on X, quote, "We're aware of reports that American Eagle Flight 5342, operated by PSA, with service from Wichita, Kansas to Washington Reagan National Airport, has been involved in an incident. We'll provide information as it becomes available," unquote. We have two updates in. Congressman who represents the district where Reagan Airport is located says crash is, quote, "very worrying," unquote. Update from 2 minutes ago. Representative Don Beyer, Democrat VA, who represents the area where DCA is located, posted on X, says, quote, "I am following the response to a reported aviation incident at DCA and am in touch with airport officials as we try to learn more about what happened and why. This is obviously very worrying, but I urge the community to please let first responders do their jobs and save lives," unquote, Breyer continued. Also, a chopper is circling above the Potomac after crash. The lights of dozens of emergency vehicles filled the skyline across the Potomac River. A helicopter has been circling around above the Potomac with its searchlight aimed towards the water. There's nothing visible in the water from my vantage point, according to Gary Grumback of NBC. Onlookers have filled this area.
Luis Martinez of ABC News. Luis Martinez of ABC News says, hang on.
I was told that there's plane parts coming up towards the boathouse. I have not seen them. How do you want to handle that?
Plane parts coming up near the boathouse, they just said. This was an Army helicopter.
This one I got 7. Mustang 27 arrived from 301, so we're going to get people in those.
And this update from 15 minutes ago, airport has halted all takeoffs and landings. The airport located in Arlington, Virginia, halted all takeoffs and landings.
And also some sort of buses or warning.
Emergency officials were responding, quote, to an aircraft incident on the airfield, unquote. Washington's Metropolitan Police Department said that it was also responding to, quote, an apparent air crash in the Potomac River, unquote, and that multiple agencies were responding.
Luis Martinez of ABC News says 2 U.S. officials.
Probably another 20 minutes. If we
2 U.S. officials.
I'm going to start cutting loose some of the EMS task force.
They have not found any survivors, they just said. They have not found any survivors on the scanner.
Yeah, we'll make a decision on that. We'll get back to you.
They just, whoever was speaking said we have not found any survivors. This was an Army Black Hawk helicopter, according to Luis Martinez of ABC News, who says 2 U.S. officials confirm the helicopter was a U.S. Army Black Hawk helicopter. And we just heard somebody on the scanner say we have not found any survivors. I don't know if that's all the rescuers or some of the rescuers.
Medic 101.
Regardless, you're probably going to have to wait a little bit to get official confirmation that everyone did not survive. They're just saying that they can't find anyone yet. Hope they do, but that's just a confirmation they haven't found anyone alive yet.
BNO News has this. BNO News is reporting 64 people. BNO News, plane which crashed was carrying 64 people, including 4 crew members, according to emergency services. It's still unknown how many people were on board the Black Hawk helicopter.
that was me asking if 162 was still working. I'm trying to make space for him.
Again, this is the area of the crash, Reagan International Airport. There's another helicopter flying over there too. There's several helicopters flying there. There's this one, that is a Prince George's County Police Department helicopter. So you can see where the area is. I'm going to check marine traffic as well.
Engine 205.
205 far.
Copy, engine 201.
Just a terrible tragedy. How did this happen? I do not know.
Copy, engine 203.
Yeah, there's obviously a lot of people involved in this situation. At least 64 people involved, according to BNO.
Copy, medic 105. Copy, medic 209. Forward 3 at the boathouse. Medic 109.
I am seeing on marine traffic
Medic 03.
a search and rescue.
203 far at the boathouse.
Copy, medic 411.
I'll show you that.
Ambulance 411 far at the boathouse.
Ambulance 411, thanks. Medic 110.
Forward 2 at the boathouse. Medic 204.
Four new updates from NBC. JD Vance calls for prayers. Vice President JD Vance asked for prayers for those who boarded the plane that crashed in Virginia this evening. Vance wrote on X, quote, "Please say a prayer for everyone involved in the mid-air collision near Reagan Airport this evening. We're monitoring the situation, but for now, let's hope for the best," unquote. Also, Homeland Security Secretary has been briefed in this
American Airlines
monitoring.
has posted, by the way. You can see we're aware of reports that American Eagle Flight 5342, operated by PSA, with service from Wichita to Washington Reagan National Airport, has been involved in an incident. We will provide information as it becomes available.
Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem has been briefed on the crash and is, quote, actively monitoring, unquote, it. Noem A told NBC News. Also, the D.C. area airport collision has been caught on camera. The mid-air collision over the Potomac River was captured on grainy black and white video footage. A webcam at the John F. Kennedy Center for the Performing Arts appeared to record the helicopter and passenger airplane coming together. Yeah, that was the video that I showed you from earlier. And from 2 minutes ago, aircraft is down in Potomac River near Reagan National Airport. Rachel Maddow reports breaking news of an aircraft. Oh, okay, this is the breaking news report. That's not particularly relevant.
I don't have any live video I can show you at this point. As soon as I get in it, I will certainly show it to you.
Also, the total count is 8. 1 treated and released and video.
Total count 8.
Ted Cruz, Senator Ted Cruz says there are fatalities. Senator Ted Cruz says we know there are fatalities. Give me one moment here.
Engine 161 Bravo are all Harvard 4 in the boathouse.
You can see passenger jet helicopter while landing at Reagan International Airport. That's from AP. Reuters regional jet collides with helicopter. This was an Army helicopter. That's a picture of the plane right there. That is the plane from Flight Radar 24.
Airport 5 from US 381 from Bravo.
45.
5342.
What's the command channel for command?
CRJ 700 regional jet. Bombardier CRJ 700 regional jet.
CAN 422. Logs 30101. Mass casualty alarm. Runway 33 DCA. Runway 33 DCA. On channel.
The mass casualty event's been declared.
LS 1 left.
Every unit should be staging at 301 right now. Who specifically is trying to move?
Give me 1 second. It's a command officer of some sort. Give me 1 second.
Okay. Anything else? Coordinate with the officer of engine 303.
I'll stay on this story for a little bit.
Again, Airbus 319.
Again, this was an Army Black Hawk helicopter. Jennifer Heinrich, Jackie Heinrich of Fox also says it was an Army Black Hawk helicopter. Multiple reports.
Okay, see you engine 301 Bravo, medic 301 Bravo, ambulance 427 and medic 302 there.
I have not seen medic 427. I just had a pile of boats pull in, and we're having them stage here until we hear further.
Okay, those units were instructed to the south boathouse. Just confirm the spare back to the Swift Water team, and they're going to the south boathouse.
That's correct. It looks like Fairfax and the Swift Water team. I'll coordinate with EMS 381.
Very good.
Ambulance 427 is arriving on scene.
That is Cumberland, let me know if we need to reroute that.
Guys, I'm going to post again a link to
Right now, it's not exposing the problem.
the video, the link to the video, the webcam video showing the crash. I'm posting it
Did we
again.
get confirmation? Are there people on the DC shoreline, or is everybody coming here?
I posted it in the chat from B&O News. I don't own the rights to that video. If
We
I
do
can
have
get
a
it.
breaking development here. At least
hold on a
4
second.
people
Breaking
have been
news.
rescued from the DC plane crash, according to NBC4.
Breaking
All
news.
these Blue Streak archers have been here for
According to Anthony Adragna of Politico, NBC Washington says at least 4 survivors have been pulled from the water.
Their last in line brigade.
Again, according to Politico's Anthony Adragna, NBC Washington says at least 4 survivors have been pulled from the water.
keep track of the long tarmac clock for those.
Okay, I'll start me a list here.
Okay. Yeah, I've got all the lists of everything. I just want to make sure that they're aware of that. And if we need to use additional gates, just let me know. Okay.
Thank you.
That is an unconfirmed report.
This is reporting from NBC4. Is a reliable source. It's via B&O.
Hold on. Am I hearing something? I don't want to be hearing anything. Just trying to get you the latest updates here.
Please do a roll call.
One new update from
I need to know
NBC.
what
There's no
units are on
indication
this
of
train.
criminality or terrorism, FBI says. There is no indication of criminality or terrorism at tonight's mid-air crash near Reagan National Airport, a senior FBI official with the Washington field office said. The FBI is standing by to assist, the official said. There's a new report from NBC.
One is channel acknowledged.
Here again is the FAA statement right there. This was a American Airlines flight 5342.
To all units, all officers that on this tag, please acknowledge which assigned for tonight. Command would like to know who's actually on this tag. I need a roll call.
1 North 12 Alpha, I'll be at J Alpha.
Have you at Gate Alpha, sir. Thank you.
Channel 4 random, assisting with escorting Unit 2, and also with traffic.
Trying to get the latest updates here. An unconfirmed report of 4 survivors. Again, this was an Army helicopter. How did this happen? We do not know.
As of now, I have one.
Man, do you want me to get all the units off with you after on to this hack?
Communications to the command. I have 3 units as of now. 1 North 12, that's at Gate Alpha, ran to the traffic control, and 3 North 23 running calls for the airport. One unit available for calls.
Around 60 people on board, reportedly. B&O News said,
available for calls.
B&O News said they heard 64 people on board. Senator Roger Marshall.
503 at Greatwood Point.
Senator Roger Marshall said around 60 people on board. We don't know how many on board the helicopter.
Fire copy. Fantastic, Charlie.
Happy to reach out.
Here is the live shot of helicopters in the scene.
Several helicopters from American Ops, what they're doing with all their customers. Are they just being told to go to back claim, or where are they being told to go?
They're going to bag claim and going home, they say.
NBC with a new update on their behalf. The helicopter involved in the crash was a U.S. Army Black Hawk. The helicopter involved in the crash was a U.S. Army Black Hawk helicopter, according to a defense official and a Army official.
Fire Station 301, and I'll read it.
64 people on board of that aircraft, and at least 4 people have been rescued from that plane crash, according to NBC4.
How does an Army helicopter collide with a passenger plane right near the airport? That I cannot tell you.
Two new updates from NBC. PKXF says DOD is monitoring. PKXF, the newly confirmed Secretary of Defense, posted on X that his department is, quote, actively monitoring, unquote, the situation. Also saying, quote, poised to assist if needed, prayers were all involved, unquote, he added. And also, the water temperature is 35 degrees near the site. This is the lowest buoy water temperature to the crash site. Current water temperature is 35 degrees.
Assignment, location, and assignment.
31. I'm at Greatwood Point on the perimeter. Only North Pole House, Hampton Control. North Pole, go ahead and do the roll call for the 3rd Division. We basically the one down here, and then they'll tell you where they're at from there. That way it'll be a little more organized.
Okay.
And North 4, I'm at the boathouse. One North
I'm here near the signature. I have been escorting Mutual Aid back to Gate Alpha and Gate Delta.
Alright, very good. Get them access to the ramps, whatever you need to do, cut chains, whatever. Get them access and then stand by there. You're going to be my point of contact.
All units go back to 2 Echo. All units that's working the incident go back to 2 Echo per major more.
Again, the Army is confirming, according to multiple reports, this was an Army Black Hawk helicopter that collided with the passenger plane. This was an Army Black Hawk helicopter.
It is 7:30 Pacific, 10:30 Eastern.
This is where it happened right here. That's on Flight Radar 24. You can see the plane was coming into the airport, was approaching the runway, and that's where it stopped transmitting right there.
To add to that, a plane has
That is from Flight Radar 24.
A plane
You
has
can see
crashed
the
into
runway
Potomac
right there.
River after collision with a helicopter near Reagan National Airport.
The plane had
A regional
flown
jet
from
collided
Houston.
midair with a helicopter while en approach to Reagan Washington National Airport around 9 p.m., the FAA said Wednesday evening in a preliminary
And
update.
as it was coming in,
This is from NBC.
helicopter collided
And here's what they say, what we know.
This is with water team to the South Roadhouse, and I need Gate Delta 2.
Okay, one.
Gate Delta being activated.
This is what they say, what they know. An American
Secretary
Airlines regional
of
jet collided
Transportation,
midair with a
Sean
helicopter
Duffy
near
says he
Reagan
is on the site
Washington
at the
National
FAA
Airport,
headquarters
the
and
Federal
monitoring the
Aviation
situation.
Administration said. One or both of the aircraft may be in the Potomac River, according to a
CNN
source of
also
knowledge of the
says
situation. A search and rescue
60
operation is
passengers
underway
and 4
on the
crew.
river, officials
60
said.
passengers and 4
A
crew
source
on
told
board
NBC
the
News
plane.
that the plane, which was coming from Wichita, Kansas, was carrying 60 passengers and 4 crew members.
on board the plane.
The fate of those people are unknown. There are unconfirmed reports of fatalities, but there is confirmed reporting from NBC4 that 4 people have been rescued from the plane crash. However, the condition on those people are not clear.
All right, you heard somebody said one body taken out.
And we do have a report coming in from the police channel of 1 fatality just. We now have a report coming in from the police scanner that one of them has taken a body from the plane crash.
Again, 64 people total reportedly on the plane. Not clear how many were on the Black Hawk helicopter. That's a live shot of helicopters searching near the Reagan National Airport in D.C. from Flight Radar 24. Oops, you know what I should... Oh, there it is. Okay, hold on. Why is that on the screen? Why can't you see?
Can I get you to come to the north side of the north side boathouse? Help me put this light tower up. I'm at the garage right now. I'll be up there as soon as I can. Okay, is there anybody else out here from the garage?
And to receive the airplane?
That's correct.
Let me go down a brake line.
I have posted on my X account, reposted the video that's floating around of the crash from a distance. CNN America says American Airlines told them that 60 passengers and 4 crew. 60 passengers and 4 crew.
Okay, I'm getting a little bit more information from the Associated Press on this, on their live blog. It's from a minute ago. Details on the passenger jet. American Airlines Flight 5342 was inbound to Reagan National at about an altitude of about 400 feet and a speed of 140 miles per hour when it suffered a rapid loss of altitude over the Potomac River, according to data from its radio transponder. The Canadian-made Bombardier CRJ-701 twin-engine jet was manufactured in 2004 and could be configured to carry up to 70 passengers.
Updates here.
This is also from 7 minutes ago, according to AP. In audio from the air traffic control tower, around the time of the crash, a controller is heard asking the helicopter, quote, Pad 25, do you have the CRJ in sight, unquote, in reference to the passenger aircraft. Another pilot is heard calling seconds after the apparent collision, quote, Tower, did you see that, unquote. The tower immediately began diverting other aircraft from Reagan. AP notes, this isn't the first aircraft crash in the Potomac River. The incident recalls the crash of an Air Florida flight that plummeted into the Potomac on January 13, 1982, that killed 78 people. That crash was attributed to bad weather.
16 miles an hour, gusting to 26. The temperature was 50 degrees.
Agenda Free TV noting that weather was perfect at the time of this crash. Yeah, the helicopter that crashed onto the airplane was flown by the Army.
So I'll be a little bit sketchy on some of those.
Okay, yeah, we have one more main line to park, and then we're going to start getting into the edges.
Alright, copy that.
Oh, we're just playing it, still waiting for the Bravo 45 crew. Is that crew still out here?
Yeah, the ramp supervisor said that they should be up there.
News update. Dan Lamoth of Washington Post. Dan Lamoth of Washington Post says there were no senior U.S. officials on the helicopter, according to Dan Lamoth. Washington Post, Dan Lamoth.
Information from Baltimore City, if you just ask BBC.
There were no senior U.S. officials on the helicopter, according to Washington Post, Dan Lamoth. He is reporting that tonight.
Some early updates from NBC. The Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy says that he had at FAA
that's unconfirmed. I don't know
the Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy said on X that he is at the headquarters of the FAA and is monitoring the situation. Duffy, a former U.S. representative, was confirmed by the Sun on Tuesday and is reporting today.
They said we need a board started up.
This also from NBC. 4 victims have been taken to the fire station at Reagan National Airport. First responders are searching for the Potomac River for survivors. NBC4's Julie Carey reported that 4 victims have been taken to North Boathouse Fire Station at Reagan National Airport.
The main door was unlocked.
And also from 5 minutes ago, roughly 60 passengers were aboard. U.S. Senator from Kansas says. U.S. Senator Roger Marshall, who represents Kansas, says that there were roughly 60 passengers aboard the plane that departed from Wichita and en route to Washington, D.C. Source familiar with the matter also told NBC that the American Airlines aircraft had 60 passengers and 4 crew members aboard. Marshall added in his post, quote, "My prayer is that God wraps his arms around each and every victim and that he continues to be with their families. There are no words that can make telling this story any easier. I ask the world to join me in prayer for Kansas this evening, the first responders, rescue crews, and all those involved in this horrific accident," unquote.
Again, this was an American Airlines passenger plane that was landed at the airport and collided with an Army helicopter.
I just arrived for what it's worth. I'm at the MTC. If anybody needs me, I'm out here.
This appears to be the plane according to Flight Radar 24.
A new update from AP, air traffic control communication before the crash. A few minutes before landing, air traffic controllers asked the arriving commercial jet if that it could land on the shorter runway 33 at Reagan National Airport. And the pilot said they were able. Controllers then cleared the plane to land on runway 33. The flight tracking sites showed the plane adjust its approach to and at the new runway.
41, 45, and 49.
What about for when they are unloaded, just for the empty planes?
Oh, you need a parking spot now for the aircraft?
Yes, please.
Let's go, next mainline airplane, hopefully. Romeo 9.
Gotcha, Romeo 9, and it's going to be most likely 737-800.
Got that.
Alright, this is in the situation that is currently ongoing. Details are going to come in by slowly within the hour or so, but anything will be significant at this point. But for now, let's just take a moment from the break from this story. We will keep on top of it. At the top of the hour, we will return to it with a bit of a recap of what's going on, and I'll go over the latest developments for you. Once again, breaking news out of Washington, D.C. A plane has crashed into the Potomac River after collision with helicopter near Reagan National Airport. A regional jet collided in midair with a helicopter while on approach to Reagan and Washington National Airport around 9 p.m., the FAA said Wednesday evening in a preliminary update. What do we know? From NBC News, an American Airlines regional jet collided midair with a helicopter near Reagan Washington National Airport. The Federal Aviation Administration said one or both of the aircraft may be in the Potomac River, according to a source with knowledge of the situation. A search and rescue operation is underway on the river, officials said, and a source told NBC News that the plane, which was coming from Wichita, Kansas, was carrying 60 passengers and 4 crew members. 4 people have been reported to have been rescued from the crash, according to NBC4. They've been taken. 4 people have been taken to a fire station, and there is a report from a police scanner that they have taken a body from the wreckage. We'll continue to follow this story as details develop. We'll return to this at the top of the hour. In the meantime, let's get back into Legend of Dragoon. Now, when we were going over that breaking story, unfortunately, my computer went out, and that also made the game crash, of course. But while that was going on, I went over to make and get to us at this point. And we pretty much lost our Dragoon experience by our items, so there we go. So Dart, Heschel, and Miranda Lavitz leveled up through as well.
6. Lazon 26 wave.
Welcome back, Jorky. How are you doing? We have defeated the Divine Dragon, and now we just got to go to the Cashew Glacier. Get Wendigo out of the way so we can take down Lloyd. But in the meantime, we are... Oh, the game is not on the screen right now. Fix that. Capture... Oh, here. Right here. So, now, we just gotta change our characters here. Who do you think should be in the party this time, Jorky? Of course, recommended lower-leveled characters.
JORKY6. Dart for Wendigo.
Alright, keep Dart in here. And we need 2 other people. But this is before Wendigo, just to let you know.
Shauna, a new pick.
I'm pretty much intending this to be picked before. So if we don't... Starter's already level 30, we don't really need to, like, additional grinding, but if you still want me to put in Dart, that's... Your choice.
JORKY6.
Okay.
Kongal and Haskell then with Shauna.
Okay, there we go. We shall do that then. Let's get our equipment in the right place. Yeah, miraculously there were a few people that survived that crash. But of course, not a lot of people are going to be making out of that alive. Quite a scary situation to look at. For Shauna, do we go with the Angel Robe or Sparkle Dress for the 9 extra defense and 25 magic defense? We also get 20% SP when attacked physically.
JORKY6. Sparkle.
Okay, and Dragon Helm or Magic Hat?
JORKY6. Dragon.
Okay. But
JORKY6. War God Sash.
oh, you want War God Sash? Alright. So instead of 50%, it'll increase SP generation by 75%. Zychronix buffed the equipment to give them more SP. Ashel. This all appears good. Accessory should Ashel have. Bandit's Ring. Any changes to the accessory? Also Dragon Shield. It has physical damage, but defense. To be honest, I really have no idea how effective this is. It's really unclear how this works. So I'm not quite sure how good it'll be. Holy Ink, Night Shield, Physical Ring, Power Wrist, Rainbow Earring, Sapphire Pin, Spirit Ring, Spiritual Ring, Therapy Ring, Amulet. Any change?
JORKY6. Bandits is all good.
Okay. These two equipment I'll probably sell for later. Cats. Shoes. And what accessory does Kongo get? Bandit's Ring. Keep in mind, equipment increasing Kongo's speed is halved. So Bandit Shoes always gives you 10 speed. And likewise for Kongo, 10. Dragon Shield, Holy Ink, Night Shield, Physical Ring, Power Wrist, Rainbow Earring, Sapphire Pin, Spirit Ring, Spiritual Ring, Therapy Ring, Amulet. What say you, Jerky?
JORKY6. Bandits.
Alright. Okay, this should be all good, I think. It should be okay for random counters for now. There we go. 31 SP. Whew.
Take that! Omni Sweep! Pursuit! Take that! Omni Sweep! Pursuit! Take that! Omni Sweep! Pursuit! Take that! Omni Sweep!
Nice. And nah, don't need it. Apologies. What button did I press? Oh, that button. I played the button that would do the intro for the Dragoon. a little. One moment. Perfect. There we go. No more line above it. Nice.
Take that, Omni Sweep.
Alright, I'm just going to be taking a quick break. Going to be going to the bathroom, then putting something in the oven to eat and cook. So I'll be back, and in the meantime, we'll return to Agenda Free TV's coverage of the plane crash in Washington, D.C. We'll take a look at what's going on there. We'll be right back.
We have sectors of safe. Nothing else currently.
Just confirming you're at Fire Station 301.
That's correct.
with taxiways Juliet and Kilo, South of Foxtrot, closed, direct with tower.
Copy that.
I'm muted. I apologize. Fox News reported a little while ago that air traffic control had said to the helicopter, do you have the CRJ in sight? The CRJ is the plane. So Fox News said that air traffic control said to the helicopter,
At the station. He said someone needed a ride to the shop.
do you have the CRJ in sight? And Fox News also said it appears there was concern whether the Black Hawk helicopter had seen the plane on its final approach. That clip was reposted by Jackie Heinrich with Fox News. I'll post a link in the chat to the clip, and you can see the clip. Eric Doherty also posted the clip, but I just posted the link in the chat so you can see the clip. But again, according to Fox News, air traffic control had said to the helicopter, do you have the CRJ in sight?
Give your cell phone. Yes, sir.
Update from Reuters, Idris Ali. The Black Hawk was an Army UH-60 helicopter, and also same report as CBS News out of Fort Belvoir, Virginia, which is about 10 miles away. I have a picture. Here is a UH-60 Black Hawk right here. That's from Wikipedia. Here's a picture from Wikipedia from dvidshub.net, which I believe is a military site, U.S. military site. That is it. That's not the helicopter. It's just a picture of what such a helicopter looks like. That's a UH-60 helicopter photo from Wikipedia, and that is the type of helicopter that collided with the plane tonight. According to Reuters, they are saying this is a Army UH-60 helicopter out of Fort Belvoir, Virginia. No press conference yet? Reagan Airport had said 2 hours ago, Reagan Airport had said, all takeoffs and landings have been halted at the airport. Emergency personnel are responding to an aircraft incident on the airfield. The terminal remains open. Will update.
Ops 4. Ops 41. So, Matthew. Do you have our 2 people? Any more show up? 2's in stands right now. Okay, go ahead and bring them in and come back to ops with them. We're going to load some office supplies and the rest of our team.
The New York Times says reporters at the airport have been told to wait for a press briefing at Terminal 1. Okay, so the New York Times says reporters at Reagan Airport have been told to wait for a press briefing at Terminal 1.
453 in service, 1 North 26. I'll be available for calls on the regular channel right now on the patron assist at station 1. Good evening.
Oh, I have a video. I have a live video shot near the view of river. Let me show you a video shot I have right
I'll be in
now.
service. It's 1 North 22. I'll be close to that gate November. Or 22. You're advising that you're going to be at gate November, or you're going to stay on this path. I'll switch over.
Let me show you the video, if I can put it on the screen for you, of the river area. It's not, let's see, hold on. It's going to work? Oh, hold on, that's not, obviously not it. Get that up there. Why is that not showing? Give me a moment. What is going on? There. That's in Washington,
Hey, cool, I got a
D.C.
hold of Swissport on the ramp. They're going to send a team over there to Alpha 9 to clear that out.
That's a view of the river there. You can't really see much in that video.
Good.
The American Airlines is loading up a van now to head out to the whiskey pad. Do we have the mobile lounges on the way?
Then I have another.
They were looking shortly. They're getting the
Alright, I got an article here that summarizes
and,
this. This from the Associated Press. A passenger jet has collided with a helicopter while landing at Reagan Washington National Airport.
That's another view.
The
You don't really see much in that view. Hold on a second.
A passenger
That's a
jet
second
collided
camera.
Wednesday with an Army helicopter while landing at the Ronald Reagan National Airport near Washington, prompting a large search and rescue operation in the nearby Potomac River. There were no immediate word on casualties, but all takeoffs and landings from the airport near Washington were halted as helicopters from law enforcement agencies across the region flew over the scene in a search of survivors. Inflatable rescue boats were launched in the Potomac River from a point near the airport along the George Washington Parkway just north of the airport.
I think that
President Donald Trump was briefed, his press secretary said, and Vice President J.D. Vance encouraged followers on social media platform X to, quote, say a prayer for everyone involved, unquote. The Federal Aviation Administration said the mid-air collision occurred at around 9 p.m. Eastern when a regional jet that departed from Wichita, Kansas, crashed into a military Black Hawk helicopter while approaching the airport near runway.
Let me see what other updates I can get for you guys.
In audio from the air traffic control tower around the time of the crash, a controller is heard asking the helicopter, quote, Pad 25, do you have the CRJ in sight, unquote,
by the way,
in reference to the passenger aircraft.
Confirms, according to
another pilot is heard calling seconds after the apparent collision.
The Army
quote,
says it was
tower,
an Army
did you see that?
UH-60
Unquote.
helicopter.
The tower immediately began diverting other aircraft from Reagan.
Rescue 209. Box 30101. Mass casualty alarm. Runway 33 DCA. Runway 33 DCA. On channel.
Okay, that was pretty much just...
Runway 33 DCA is the runway that the plane was heading towards.
Okay, that was just a learn for mass casualty event.
Guys, that's not a new incident. I think they were just that's the same runway we've been talking about.
American would like the passengers to be brought just to the main terminal docks.
Anyway, tower immediately began diverting to other aircraft from Reagan. In a post on social media, the American Airlines said it was aware of reports that one of its flights was involved in the incident and said it would provide more information once available. Video from an observation camera at the nearby Kennedy Center shows two sets of lights with aircraft appearing to join in a fireball.
New from American Airlines. New from American Airlines.
There was a comment made from the boat operators of the potential need for extrication tools. The discussion with Battalion 201 was to have engine 209 go and swap into Rescue 209 and return.
Okay, thank you. That's all I need. Just trying to keep track of you.
Guys, we have a new update
You're good, sir. Thanks.
from American Airlines. Let me show you. AA5342 en route from Wichita, Kansas to Washington, D.C. was involved in an accident at Reagan Airport. American Eagle Flight 5342 was involved in an accident. It was operated by PSA Airlines with a CRJ 700.
Told that we had to be verified to the South Boathouse before I release this station. That is the case.
60 passengers and 4 crew.
From Fairfax should be going to the North Boathouse.
60 passengers and 4 crew.
We'll get that close to the down there shortly.
Our concern is for the passengers and crew on board the aircraft. We are in contact with authorities and assisting with emergency response efforts. They give a phone number if you believe you may have loved ones on board. We will continue to release information, monitor news.aa.com and our X account. So they confirm 60 passengers and 4 crew on that plane that was coming in from American Eagle Flight 5342 from Wichita. Wow, just terrible.
Back to the article. The airport said emergency personnel were responding to, quote, an aircraft incident on the airfield,
That's that
unquote.
AFP shot. You can see the Capitol, the U.S. Capitol, in the same shot as all those emergency vehicles there. Again, that is from AFP.
Not too far from Capitol Hill there. Anyway, the incident recalled the crash of an Air Florida flight that plummeted into the Potomac on January 13, 1982 that killed 78 people. That crash was attributed to bad weather, and to note, the weather was pretty much in good condition at the time here. No rain, no wind, nothing
Wow,
ordinary.
what is this? Intel
It's looking
Point Alert
like it's
posted an
probably looking
interview
like
with
an
somebody who
sort
said
of
their wife was
accident.
on the plane and texted them shortly before the crash. I'll post a link to that if I gotta check it out myself first and see.
And the article ends with, this is the breaking story. More to come.
Let me listen to this myself. Give me a moment. Yeah, so there's a news, WUSA 9 posted an interview with somebody who said their wife was on board the plane and had texted him shortly before the landing. And he said, I'm just praying someone is pulling her out of the river right now. Unbelievable, terrible. I will post a link to that in the chat. You know, just something to keep in mind is, I feel like, you know, I know a lot of you have seen this. It seems like every few months there's some sort of close call at an airport that gets reported on, where, you know, of a collision narrowly averted. There have been close calls at U.S. airports in recent months or years, but and you say, I hope nothing ever happens like this, but now we have this terrible incident. I don't, you know, who knows why this happened?
You can't just hope. You can't have close calls like that.
Oh, Reagan National Airport is closing and will not reopen to the general public until 5 a.m. That's according to Mike Baker of the New York Times. The airport is closed until 5 a.m. Eastern Time. The airport is closed until 5 a.m. Eastern Time, according to Mike Baker of the New York Times.
Oh yeah, I still got updates to go over through the AP here.
You are seeing an AFP video of the river.
So this from AP 7 minutes ago. Maryland governor says the state is
announcement.
helping with an airport response. In a post on X, Governor Wes Moore says Maryland authorities were helping in the response efforts at the Virginia airport. Moore said that the Maryland State Police had, quote, deployed divers to the scene to assist with rescue missions, unquote, noting that Baltimore-Washington International Airport was experiencing, quote, no operational restrictions, unquote.
Woodstock is unlit. I'll put a fine again for it. If you have time, can you please produce the no cab number for me when available?
Okay, Brad's taking my spot.
And here's an
I'll brief
update
them
with a
on
bit
it
of
here
a
in second.
more concise details on the timeline here.
Again, the airport is closed until at least 5 a.m.
And this update here, with the information, flight tracking audio shows no response from a helicopter after the air traffic control warning. Less than 30 seconds before the crash, an air traffic controller asks the helicopter if it has the arriving plane in sight. Quote, Cat 25, do you have the CRJ in sight?
Which
Unquote.
was flying from
The controller
Wichita,
makes another
Kansas,
radio
and was
call to
approaching
Pat
the
25
runway
moments later,
at,
saying, quote, Pat 25
Reagan
passed
National
behind
Airport.
the
You can see
CRJ,
right here
unquote.
is the airport.
The two aircraft collide
on
seconds
Flight
later.
Radar 24.
The audio
And
from flight
it
tracking
was
sites
hit,
does not
collided
record
with
any
a
response from the
Army
helicopter, if any,
helicopter.
to the warnings from air traffic control. The plane's air transponder stopped transmitting about 2,400 feet, 730 meters short of the runway, roughly over the middle of the river.
That's that elevator door again.
And this also from AP, the Potomac River was 36 degrees Fahrenheit after being frozen days ago. The collision came on a warm winter day in Washington, with temperatures registering as high as 60 degrees Fahrenheit, albeit with gusty winds in the afternoon that whipped through the city and surrounding areas. The temperate respect came a week after a stretch of intense cold and ice, which days ago was solid across the waters of the Potomac River. On Wednesday, the water was 36 degrees Fahrenheit, according to the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration. And the National Weather Service reported that wind gusts up to 25 miles per hour are possible in the area throughout the evening. "24 minutes ago, Homeland Security Secretary says, quote, every available U.S. Coast Guard resource, unquote, is being deployed. Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem said in a post on X that, quote, every available U.S. Coast Guard resource, unquote, was being deployed, quote, for search and rescue efforts, unquote, related to the crash. The newly minted official said that her agency was, quote, actively monitoring the situation and stand ready to support local responders, unquote, adding, quote, praying for the victims and first responders, unquote. U.S. Senator says the crash was, quote, nothing short of a nightmare, unquote. In a statement, Senator Roger Marshall of Kansas described the crash as, quote, nothing short of a nightmare. There are no words that can make the story any easier. I ask the world to join me in praying for Kansas this evening, the first responders, rescue crews, and all those involved in this horrific accident, unquote, he said. From 29 minutes ago, the helicopter was based at Fort Belvoir in Virginia, AP source says. According to a defense official, the helicopter was based in Fort Belvoir in Virginia. The official spoke in condition of anonymity to discuss internal discussions.
AZ Intel mentioned that Secretary Noem posted.
33 minutes ago,
Homeland
D.C. Mayor
Security
says
Secretary
her prayers,
Kristi Noem
quote,
posted,
are with
as
everyone
AZ
involved,
Intel mentioned,
unquote. In a post on the social media X, D.C. Mayor Mara Bowser said her prayers, quote, are with everyone involved, unquote, that her office would, quote, continue to keep the public updated as more information becomes available,
stand ready to
unquote.
support local responders, praying for the victims and first responders.
35 minutes ago, the crash took place in tightly controlled airspace. The crash occurred in some of the most tightly controlled and monitored airspace in the world, just over 3 miles, 4.8 kilometers south of the White House and the Capitol.
Let's go to the other video. I think we have the other video here. Give me a moment.
And this from 37 minutes ago, it was just mentioned. The FAA has extended the airport closure. The Federal Aviation Administration has extended the closure of Washington Reagan National Airport to at least 5 a.m. Thursday. 39 minutes ago, the arriving jet asked to switch runways shortly before the crash.
Hey guys, I have a report. I have a report from Steve Herman, who is a DC journalist.
That I have with me, make sure everybody calls with me, please.
Steve Herman reports that the helicopter is...
American tug all the way to the end.
I don't want to step on the scanner. Steve Herman reports that the helicopter is...
When we switch, I'll let you know.
He says the helicopter is upside down.
I've got a plan to cycle crew this through so that not everybody is working at one time. So we'll just kind of keep rolling through that.
Steve Herman... He says the helicopter is upside down in the river, and the fuselage of the jet is split in two in the water.
Wow.
That's according to Steve
Come on, just
Herman.
make sure you advise Howard that we need a gap to get this across, okay?
So the
We're
plane,
aware of it, thank you.
Steve Herman reports the helicopter is upside down in the river, and the fuselage is split in two in the water.
wow. But when it crashed, it's upside down in the river.
The worst. Showing
Terrible for the passengers if there were any alive to get out.
Breaking news, the helicopter was taking part in a training flight.
On the east side, it's going to be taxiing over to what's that now.
The helicopter was taking part in a training flight, reports Reuters' Idris Ali. The helicopter was taking part in a training flight.
The helicopter. Oh dear. Unfortunate incident. So the plane is upside down after crashing in the water, and the helicopter that crashed was taking part in training exercises. Just to restart on this update, the arriving jet asked to switch runways shortly before the crash. A few minutes before landing, air traffic controllers asked the arriving commercial jet if they could land on the shorter runway 33 at Reagan National Airport, and the pilot said they were able.
The Fort Belvoir is about
Controllers
10
then
miles
cleared
away
the
from the
plane
airport. That
to
is where
land
it was
on runway
operating out of.
33. Flight tracking sites showed the plane
hold
adjust
on a
its
second.
approach to
The camera is moving.
and at the new runway. Those are all the new updates that are now from AP. I will go over NBC to see if there's anything worth mentioning.
You can
Command from EMS branch.
again to show you where this happened.
Command.
Hang on.
I did get a request through RACC. If MY has a phone line for families or inquiries to call, I need to pass that number along. You want to text it to me?
Stand by. I'm going to call your cell phone with airport officer 1 second.
So, as Flight Radar 24 shows, that is the plane down there.
On Echo, try to get to the whiskey apron. We're holding short for these two planes to land first.
Oh, I guess some planes are landing? Are planes landing right now? Hold on.
I'm on my way. I'm coming up on the approach end of 19. Where would you like me to put the light truck?
And this was south just at the White
I was
House,
just instructing American not to move out of line back here. Copy all.
southwest of Capitol Hill.
Hang on.
Somewhere next to the other
So this update from NBC 11 minutes ago, quote, like a giant Roman candle, unquote. Eyewitness gives account of crash. An eyewitness who was driving home near the airport gave an account of what he saw at the time of the crash. Gary Schulman told NBC Washington, adding that he was driving along the George Washington Parkway, which
that
runs
Air
right
Force
by the
One right
airport.
there?
Quote, you can always
US
see these
Air
planes
Force?
lined up to land. I always look at them when I'm driving home because it's just a really interesting kind of elegant sight.
That's on the
Schulman said
ground.
he saw what looked like a plane roughly 120 to 150 feet in the air, preparing to land, but then looked back moments later and
Some people
saw,
are saying
quote,
doomsday plane?
it looked very, very wrong, unquote.
I'll look it up.
Continuing quote, it looked like
But
to
it's all-
me
it's all-
like
it's
a
the
giant
Ford number
Roman
4 track
candle,
plane.
sparks
That's the
shooting from the
people are
heavens of
saying
the plane
it's
down
the
to the
doomsday
tail.
plane.
I saw
That's what
that
some
for
people
about
are
2
saying.
seconds, unquote.
So I don't know
Adding that
why
he
it's on the
initially
radar
wondered
right
whatever
now.
he had
Maybe it's always on
hallucinated
the
the
radar. I
crash,
don't
but
know.
then he began seeing emergency vehicles.
But that's over here. That's at Joint Base Andrews. That's at Joint Base Andrews. Hang on, what if the top plane's cracked?
This from
Probably the
15 minutes ago
helicopters.
on NBC. The Tammy Duckworth describes
Hang on a
pretty
moment
good
here.
visibility, unquote, inside Black Hawk. The Black Hawk helicopter isn't equipped with an alert system like a commercial airline would be, but it does have superior visibility that could have helped a crew see oncoming threats, said Senator Tammy Duckworth, Democratic from Illinois. Windows above, below, and to both sides of the crew gate, Black Hawk pilots near panoramic visibility that's far superior to that of a big jet, Duckworth said on MSNBC's The Last Word with Lawrence O'Donnell. Quote, so you can actually have pretty good visibility, so it is quite surprising that you can have this happening, unquote, said Duckworth, an Army veteran and former Black Hawk pilot. She said it's far too early to draw any conclusions. Quote, this airspace is very, very, very busy, and we're praying that there are more survivors, unquote, she said.
Some of our viewers are claiming there's a time for the press conference.
Firefighters Union head says crews, quote, doing everything they can to bring survivors to safety, unquote. The president of the International Association of Firefighters Union said that its prayers are with everyone involved and that firefighting dive teams are doing all they can to find survivors.
The jet bridge is only moving one direction. And they also there is ground equipment blocking the gate out of 24. They're not sure.
32 minutes ago.
Oh, wow. Hey, guys, ADSB Exchange posted, ADSB Exchange posted the flight crash. Okay. Let me show you this from ADSB Exchange. That is a flight tracking site, ADSB Exchange. Now they said it was a military VIP helicopter.
Yes,
but
sir. American is ready to receive them.
Hold on. We have reported there were no VIPs on board. Reportedly, 3 soldiers on board and no officials. But if you go to their link, that is the ADSB Exchange link showing the 2 flight paths, the plane and the helicopter, right there.
This
Again,
from
this is
34
from
minutes ago.
ADSBExchange.com.
May God bless their souls, unquote, President Trump said in a statement.
So the plane
President Donald
was coming
Trump said in a statement tonight that he has been briefed on the, quote, terrible accident which just took place at Reagan National Airport, unquote. Quote, may God bless their souls, unquote, he said in the statement. White House Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt posted on X. Trump thanked first responders and said that he would, quote, provide more details if they arise, unquote. This turned 36 minutes ago. NTSB to launch team to investigate. The National Transportation Safety Board says they're preparing to launch a team to investigate the crash.
We also have multiple under the water.
37 minutes ago, Maryland governor says state's emergency operations center status is
multiple
now, quote,
under the water
enhanced,
in seats,
unquote.
like I said.
Thank you.
They said they have multiple under the water in seats. That's what I thought I just heard on the scanner.
Operations.
Not good.
Hey, I heard you calling offline. So,
You'll do if you're available. I've got 2 pickup trucks pulling up behind.
Yeah, there's obviously going to be a lot of fatalities coming out from this, hearing these graphic details. Continuing with this update, Maryland Governor Wes Moore said on X that the Department of Emergency Management in his state, which borders Virginia, quote, has raised its Emergencies Operations Center to, quote, enhanced, unquote, status and support, unquote. Moore said that he is closely monitoring updates and that the, quote, state of Maryland and local authorities are engaged in response, unquote.
CNN also reports that the Army is saying that the helicopter was on a training flight.
It was Alpha 24.
CNN is also reporting that the helicopter was on a training flight. Out of Davison Army Airfield, Fort Belvoir. Davison Army Airfield, Fort Belvoir. That's according to Natasha.
Stand by.
So it is the bottom of the hour, 8:32 Pacific, 11:32 Eastern. Let's recap here.
Yeah,
this is from
Davison
BNO
Army
News.
Airfield is
the Washington, D.C. plane crash.
Here.
Passenger plane collided with Army helicopter. American Airlines flight 5342 and Black Hawk.
From
both aircraft went down
here.
in the Potomac River.
There's Davison
64
Army
people on the
Airfield
plane,
down
3 in the
here
helicopter.
in Virginia.
Search and
There's
rescue
Reagan
underway.
Airport up here. It's about 10 miles away. And again, I'm going to show you here. There is from ADSB Exchange.
So 26, they said that they do not have anyone. Can they walk over there?
And they show the plane which is coming into land at the airport here. There's the runway. I think that's 33 right there. Runway 33. And the helicopter.
So we're down here just north of the Wilson Bridge. If you have any use for us, we're currently just searching about half a mile from the bridge below the scene.
Steve Herman reported that the helicopter was in the...
Can you switch over to DC Mike 1 and go direct to the River Ranch, coordinate if they need any assistance?
Sure, DC Mike 1.
Steve Herman reported the helicopter is upside down in the water and the plane is split in two in the water. The fuselage is split in two in the water, according to Steve Herman.
Yes, for Matthew, ask him to speak with Brad, please. There was a conversation that Richard and I and the fire department have regarding index. I just want to make sure Matthew's aware of that conversation, please.
Vernon, can you call into the office? We need to Jim.
Yeah, one of our viewers mentioned there had been unconfirmed reports of 4 survivors earlier, but those are not confirmed. That's not a confirmed report, so we just don't know about if there are survivors.
Alright, we'll leave coverage for this for a bit. We'll go back to it later in the program. Let me just recap what's happening at the moment and what's
yet. The press conference has not happened yet.
No, this from BO. No, Washington D.C. plane crash. Passenger plane collided with Army helicopter. American Airlines Flight 5342 in Blackhawk. Both aircraft went down in the Potomac River. 64 people on the plane, 3 on the helicopter, and a search and rescue is underway. And yes, that's the latest information. More developments. We will go back to this. Significant developments. We will go back to this immediately. We'll go back to this later on
the terrible
in the stream,
which just took place at
Alright,
Reagan.
let's get back to Legend of Dragoon here. So we've defeated the Divine Dragon, and now we are just on our way to Cashew Glacier to take down Wendigo, and then get to Lloyd. Let's get on our way here. Hopefully they'll find more survivors in that plane crash.
sweep.
Alright, let's go to the Force Winglies recover first.
Take that, Omni Sweep.
Nice.
Pursue.
Oh, I think we're getting close to maxing. Dude.
Take that, Omni Sweep.
I think Omni Sweep is outmaxed. I got double check though.
JORKY6. Nice.
Pursue. Take that, Omni Sweep. Take that, Omni Sweep.
Conga leveled up. Let's see. Oh no, not outmaxed yet. Okay, the SP has to be at 75. But it's almost, pretty much a little more than halfway there. And Pursuit is almost done. Yes, okay. Alright.
JORKY6. Be back in a few minutes. Getting some food.
Alright, no worries.
fat! Omni sweep!
There goes the sound again. Whatever. All right.
Take that! Omni sweep!
Alright, what do we have? What? Bad.
Take that! Omni Sweep! Take that! Omni Sweep! Take that! Omni Sweep! Take that! Omni Sweep!
Okay.
Take that! Omni Sweep! Take that! Omni Sweep! Take that! Omni Sweep! Take that! sweep. Pursuit. Ha! Ha! Hey! Ha! Hey! Ha! Hey! Take that! Omni sweep.
The fuck? I didn't even hear anything.
JORKY6. So close to new additions. So close to Wendigo.
Wow, but to its sound though.
Ha! Ha! Hey! Ha! Hey! Ha! Hey! Take that! Omni sweep.
Oh, of course. Ah, of course. Bone Crush, new edition. Nice. Nice, we got Kongol's final edition. Okay, got Mind Crush. Ooh, Battle Axe. 7. Why not? Flame Verge. We don't have that, do we? No. Delivered Arrow. Sure. That also for Miranda. Saint Robe. Yep. Those. Robe. Yes. Good for defense. Guard back. Should be fine. And there should be particular equipment down here. Nope. And once we get that, we'll just go back up and regroup. If you keep on pressing on the left stick here, just continue going and going. You have to stop and then press X. Okay, back to the Mingli Forest, then we'll pick our party for Wendigo. that.
Take that, Omni Sweep! Take that, Omni Sweep! Take that, Omni Sweep! Take that, Omni Sweep!
Shauna leveled up.
Take that, Omni Sweep! Take that, Omni Sweep!
Bone Crush!
Phew.
Take that, Omni Sweep!
Bone Crush!
Take that, Omni Sweep! Take that, Omni Sweep! Take that, Omni Sweep!
Uh-oh. Meh. Alright, we are here. So, what party would be good up against Wendigo Jerky? Wendigo is a water elemental boss.
What was that?
We were going up against Wendigo next year, so what's the perfect party to take it on? Wendigo's a water-based enemy. He'll be using water-based attacks, water-based magic attacks. What's your call?
Y6. Oh, do you kill Wendigo from damage or just by hitting the heart?
Well, you have to do damage for it to do its little capture thing, so either way. But it's primarily going to be killed from pretty much the heart, essentially. Why is my color so orange?
Meru and Dart. Then you choose.
Okay, just give me a second. I'm just gonna adjust my color balance here. A little bit way too orange. Nah, that doesn't. What were you saying? Through Dart, then you check it. May as well get the least experienced character, I guess. Kongo! Gaga. Okay. Do we give Dart the dragon helm or magical hat?
JORKY6. Tough choice.
Meru will be weak against the single target physical attacks. Not gonna be like targeting everybody though. And Dart will be weak against the fire attacks. And Kongo's just weak against magic in general.
JORKY6. You pick the equipment.
I don't know! Man, what fucking... Yep. Murder the dragon helm. And it shoots darts. Here. Dart the spiritual ring. Well, actually... No, wait. How about physical ring, and then I give Kongo the spiritual ring. Robe. I'll give Meru the Sapphire pin. Get some MP back. For Kongo. Yeah, Kongo gets... spiritual ring. That gives him significant increase from his base magic defense anyway. Shins. Oh, that reminds me. Rose is the only one left with the final edition. Alright. Off encounter rate. Let's go. Oh, wrong way. Right, Jorky. Are you ready for Wendigo? Woo! Let's go. All right.
JORKY6. B1 Sultachir.
40,000 health. Let's go.
Turkey step. Turkey step. Turkey step.
Oh, that was magic. Huh. Interesting. That's the physical attack.
Yes! Go! Go! Blazing Dynamo! Yes! Go! Go! Blazing Dynamo! Yes! Go! Go! Blazing Dynamo!
Sheesh. Oh, he's got his SP up now. Yep, yep.
Turkey step. Turkey step.
Oh, dart's taken in. Alrighty, Doodles.
Turkey step.
Wow.
Turkey step. Turkey step. Turkey step.
Sheesh. Time to heal, I guess.
Rainbow Breath.
Bone Crush!
What happened to Dart there?
Turkey
That doesn't look healthy. $6,500. Oh, okay. Looks like the heart's not gonna be the way to do this now. It's outmaxed. So, remove the heart from the equation, people.
Go! Blazing Dynamo!
Turkey step.
Okay, Dragoon's available.
Turkey step.
Oof. Go, Dart. Okay. That's better. Final burst or the D attack? $21.61.
Rainbow Breath.
But the final burst does. attack does more. But we do get more burn stacks for final burst. Wait a minute, how did it... That was 30 MP, but we lost 20. So if we D-attack, we'll gain 1 burn stack, but it's more damage. If we do magic, it's less damage, but we gain 1 burn... We do get 2 burn stacks. Ah, whatever. Got more burn stacks.
Final burst!
Half damage. Wow. Hell does a lot, though.
Rainbow Breath!
7. Get some more.
Final burst! Bone crush!
Eh. Uh-oh. Oof.
Go! Blazing Dynamo!
Oh, Cockle's in trouble. Now we have a better look at why it's all distorted, or how Jordan, look at him! It sucks! God damn it.
Turkey step.
Oh my. I think these two are in permanent, enrage. I really got convinced Zychronix just have them stop doing that.
Turkey step.
Wow!
Yes! Go! Go! Blazing Dynamo!
Rainbow breath.
Yes! Go! Go! Blazing Dynamo!
Turkey step. Turkey step.
Yes! Go! Go! Blazing Dynamo! Yes! Go! Go! Blazing Dynamo!
Turkey step.
What element is that anyway? That can't be water.
Yes! Go! Go! Blazing Dynamo!
Oh my.
Turkey step.
my god. Wow. Goggles captured again. The penis.
Turkey step.
Oh, you know what? I could probably just Dragoon.
Blazing Dynamo!
Rainbow Crash.
Yes! Go! Go! Blazing Dynamo!
Turkey step.
Yes! Go! Go! Blazing Dynamo!
Turkey step.
Chief heals. Go, Dirt. Okay, looks like 2 times is our upper limit here. Let me just normal D-attack and then have Maru power him up. Oof, nice. Oh, I redid it. Whoopsie.
JORKY6. That's a big hit.
I know. Oof. Oh, it's half dead. Gotten a little stronger.
Rainbow Crest!
Nice. Whew. Wow. Might as well final burst as well to get those burn stacks as quickly as possible.
Final burst!
Turkey step.
Once it gets below 10,000, it'll be out of its limit.
Turkey step.
And we'll start using our items. Oh my. Oh, fuck off. Oh my god. That was just unlucky.
JORKY6. Oh, no.
Yeah, oh no is right.
Y6. You were close to.
Yes. I know. Yeah. I almost forgot. I got my lasagna in the oven waiting to be eaten. So I think I'm gonna have to call it an end here while I get myself all nourished up. But yeah, that was a good run. We were able to defeat our
JORKY6
forecasted bosses today. And next time we'll have another go at Wendigo. That actually got me pretty good. Tomorrow I'll be on with Persona 5. And yeah, hopefully you will be on for that jerky tomorrow. That was part 15 of Legend of Dragoon, Severed Chains, Hell Mode Plus Beta by Zychronix. Don't forget to follow me on social medias and keep up to date on what I'm doing. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm SpireKid, and I'll see you guys next time.